ego in calisthenics is gonna hold you back forever. Let's just talk about the handstand, for example, just quickly. If you want to learn the handstand and you start free attempting, you want to learn the handstand and you just go in your room, you go in the gym, you start kicking up. You try to do an L sit to a handstand, or you just try to press it to a handstand. You skip the progressions, you skip the wall, you skip everything, you skip the warm up. You're never gonna progress. You're gonna get injured, you're never gonna progress. Can you learn the handstand without the wall? Yes. Will it take you years? Yes. With a decent method, with my method, a system that guarantees you results to learn the handstand, has the progressions, instead of just, let's go and do a handstand. But I'm not here to actually talk about my method and how, oh, if you want to follow my method, you could learn. If you do want to follow my method, just go down below. I have my stuff all there. You can learn the progressions, you can learn everything that you need to. I have videos, and I'll definitely be making a more in-depth video if I haven't already. And if I have, it'll be on one of these corners. My problem with calisthenics is that people have egos. People think they're too big to use progressions. They do. You see people attempting muscle ups when they can't even do 10 clean pull-ups. I'm not saying that's a mandatory thing, but like, you can't even do proper form pull-ups. Can you actually fix your pull-ups before trying to do something else? You see people who can't even hold a wall handstand comfortably. They're trying to attempt a handstand. They're trying to attempt an L sit to a handstand. Can you hold an L sit for 10 seconds? Can you hold a handstand for 10 seconds? Most of the time, no. They're doing all of these things and they can't. It makes no sense, right? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense how people are trying to do fucking straddle planche. You can't even hold an advanced tuck for even 5 seconds. It makes no sense. You're trying to progress, you're trying to reach the high levels. You haven't even mastered the foundations. And obviously you don't have to master. You should be good at the progressions. Most, if not every single skill has a progression or an easier variation, which is in turn a progression. Handstand has progressions. Planche has progressions. Front lever has progressions. Muscle-ups have progressions. Every single skill has progressions. When you skip the progressions, you're saying, hello, come to me to injuries. Hello, come to me to slow progress. You can be waiting years to learn simple skills. That's why some people haven't learned a fucking planche in 5 years. That's why when people see, oh, you learned the planche in 1 year, bullshit. They see those things and they think that's bullshit because they don't have no structure. They don't know what they're doing. They just, oh, let's do this and this and blah blah blah, and they don't know how to train. When you train with a structure, when you know what you're doing and you have no ego, you're going to progress. Some days will be good, some days won't be good. Like I always like to preach that not every day is a peak day, but when you have an ego, you will have a peak day and then you will never progress. Never progress. Okay? When it comes to calisthenics, it's not like weightlifting. You can ego lift and somehow you make progress because you're actually ego lifting, and then you can ego lift more. With calisthenics, you can have an ego. Go on, try to do full planche attempts when you can't even hold a tuck planche. See how far you get. Will you get closer to a planche? Yes, you actually will. Your shoulders will get strong. Your wrists will get strong. Will you get injured? Most likely. Will it take you years to learn? Yes, very likely. My whole issue with calisthenics, training in general, is ego. Some people don't know how to leave their ego at the door, and it's sad because some people actually don't understand to leave their ego at the door. They think, oh, we have to go full intensity, we have to attempt. The only way to unlock is to attempt. They don't understand that progressions is the king. Progressions are the key to success in calisthenics, and heck, even weightlifting or any form of training. Like, you don't, if in running, you don't try to sprint a certain amount before you're able to like run with good form. You know, like your trainers don't say go for a full sprint, for this amount of time. They progress this intensity, more intensity, more intensity. You understand? Or more repetitions, one or the other. When you just try to go 100%, from 0 to 100, injuries will be your best friend. That's why, look, in all of the calisthenics I've done in my lifetime, I've never been injured. Never in my life. Not from a handstand, not from a front lever, not from planche training, not from muscle up training, not from everything. Nothing has injured me from calisthenics. I've fallen, I've, failed, I've had wrist pain, I've had this pain, never had an injury. Never. Ever. You know why? Because from the very first day, My ego was at the door. My ego was in the next city. It was gone. There was no ego, because I know there's no room for ego. I understand that. I'm old enough, I'm mature enough in my mind to know that if I want to be successful in everything, in life, calisthenics, in everything, you have to leave your ego away. Leave ego. Ego does nothing. You're not some superhuman who can achieve anything by just go. I believe in myself. Let's full planche today. I don't know how to tuck planche, I don't know how to advance tuck, but I'm gonna do a full planche today. So yeah, leave your ego at the door. Don't have an ego. Use progressions and progress accordingly.